Exactly 23 years ago, I was blundering through darkness, trying to keep up with the boys ahead, guided more by sound than sight as we crash and stagger through the coastal dune forest. Sandy and Tammy stumble behind me. Another boy prods us forward with his AK-47. Seth clings to my sweat-sodden back. I have an overwhelming need to tell the story, to dilute the horror in exculpation. I'm back there. Vivid memories, sights, sounds, tastes, and smells still lurk. How do I explain this overwhelming sense of being tainted, contaminated, maybe even infected by something horrible and repressed? Something to which we all too glibly assign the word evil. How do I explain this irrational feeling I'm carrying, buried deep inside me? The pain of knowing firsthand the trauma of Mozambique's past. I've sensed that same burden here in Burundi, a country that has faced 2 genocides. Everyone we've met is gentle and moving along with the slow, diurnal pace of their lives. But always, always there is a hesitation, a void left in conversation. Don't ask about the past. Some things cannot be explained, so don't go there. Rather, press forward, trusting that maybe, just maybe, cleansing and a step toward redemption can be found in acts of kindness. Maybe that is why I'm here, to reclaim an innocence through acts of giving and service, to trust that I can find healing in self-sacrifice. And so I brandish this sign of hope like a crisp, washed white garment that at this moment is focused on the resurgence of Kibuye Hospital. I launch into my story, and in the camaraderie of new friendships, I feel comfortable telling it. That is, until I reach the point 2 hours after sunset on the 28th of April 1990, 23 years ago to the hour, when me, Sandy, my wife, and our 2 children, 8-year-old Tammy and 5-year-old Seth, found ourselves seated in a shallow clearing, the soft, downy star glow above defining a wall of dark vegetation around us. The elderly couple, our fellow captives, are not with us. The implication missed. We're exhausted, soaked in sweat, terrified and profoundly lost when those sounds come from the darkness. Once again, I hear them clearly in my head. Slushy, sucking, stabbing, wet sounds. Just meters away. Too late, I realize I should not have ventured there with my story. I should have skirted this moment that has so viscerally exposed humanity's brutality. This has happened before. And the memories, the burden, flood me. My voice is lost amid the sobs. My listeners, of course, don't know how to react. I am back in Mozambique, but I hear them like a distant shadow of sound. There is concern in their voices. Are you all right? What's wrong? All I can choke out are words formed elsewhere, far away in a distant time. I have no control over them. They just come and come and come without bidding. They were just children. All I can say again and again as I struggle for breath is, "You don't understand, they were just children." Afterwards, there are many apologies. But it is not their fault. I went where I knew danger lurked. Unlocking strong rooms of the mind, best kept shut. Surely, after all these years, those memories would by now be softened, even erased. A few days later, someone kindly suggests I visit a psychologist once I get home to South Africa. They're probably right. But I decide it is time for purging. Time to tell this story.